Hey, this is Jason at ohwpaint.com. Today we're going to just do a quick example of aerosol clears. We recommend our clears to be used on products that are going to remain inside the house, maybe inside the car, not get a lot of abuse. It's not our two-part clear. This is basically a protective coating. This is not intended to be chemical resistant or anything like that. It's an acrylic. It dries by air, but it doesn't have a hardener in it. Deer skulls, things like that, be perfect. It hangs on your wall. You can wipe them down. It'll keep your patent protected. The thing about aerosols is they have propellant in them, which is basically a paint thinner or a urethane reducer. And when we fill them, you basically fill it with your clear, and the propellant mixes with it and thins clear out to a sprayable viscosity. Every clear on the market is like this, and they all have propellants in it. So what I want to do is just show you quickly what can happen when you apply the clear incorrectly and what can happen when you apply it correctly. As with any clear, we're shaking this one up. All of our aerosols, we recommend that you just do a quick 1 or 2 sprays. That removes any dormant propellant that might be in the tube. And what I'm going to do is just quickly spray too heavy and too close on a freshly dipped part, just to show you what can happen. And it's basically the propellant and the clear. The propellant hasn't had a chance to evaporate and will burn holes in your film. Just tiny little speckled holes, but it will burn holes. So I'm going to just spray this quickly, too close. You can see here that we've got lots of tiny little holes. You can see where I haven't sprayed and it's nice and black. And then here you can see it's burning tiny little holes everywhere. So basically that means that the propellant hasn't had a chance to evaporate from the clear and is hitting the film and burning tiny little holes, and it'll do that for every patent. So what we recommend is, when you have your part, to do 2 or 3 light coats, but from quite a distance, like this. So what we recommend is you do 2 or 3 light coats like this, and what happens is between here and here, your propellants evaporate and become a lot less harsh. And what you have hitting the part then is basically just the raw clear coat. A little bit of propellant still in it to help it flow out. So we'll do 2 or 3 coats like this. And you want to remain about 5 minutes apart. I mean, for the sake of this video, we're going to just speed it up. And then again, about 15 inches away from the part. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this dry for 5 minutes, so that it's, there's no tack to it. And then we're going to come back and hit it with a wet coat. Okay, we're back now. The part has dried off. There's no tack to it. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to hit it with a couple of wet coats. This is our gloss. So we're going to go about 6 to 8 inches away. Nice and slow. And you can see the part is nice and glossy. We're going to wait another couple of minutes, and we recommend 10 minutes in between coats. This lets any remaining propellants evaporate. We're going to wait another 10 minutes, come back, give it one more final wet coat. It's been about 10 minutes now. Our first coat is tacked off nicely. We're going to give it a final second coat. Again, same thing, keep your can shaken up. We're going to go with a couple of, just nice slow. We're going to do the edges first, like we would spraying anything. Nice and easy around the edges. And then some nice, really nice slow coats. You see the gloss coming up. So there we go. That's it. Just application with Aerosol Clear. This is Jason at ohwpaint.com. See you next time.